other hand, you can either hold it here.
That's the voice of Paul Beller, showing off his weapons and discussing his views on government with Swedish journalist Nina Svanberg following the Judgment Day rally in Lansing this May.
I feel like the American civilization as we know it is going to possibly revolt against the tyrannical government.
Beller is now at the center of a state and federal investigation. He's one of 13 men accused in an alleged plot to kidnap Governor Whitmer and storm the state capitol. Svanberg, a U.S. correspondent for Swedish paper Expressen, was speaking with him for a story when they met at his home in Milford following that rally.
He said that they were a part of the Boogaloo movement, and he also said, well, I'm going to get in trouble for saying this.
Svanberg also said Beller spoke about the Wolverine Watchmen and the training the group underwent for different scenarios.
He even said at one point that we are not crazy people. We are not planning to burn things or something like that. We are just here to protect our country.
A federal investigation with the help of 2 informants claims Beller and his group wanted to do a lot more than that.
He was aware that the police were watching him, as he described it, and his big fear was that the feds or the police would come knocking on his door. He said that was what he was expecting.
Last week that happened. Beller was arrested in South Carolina. He's now facing charges for weapons, gang membership, and terrorism.
He also said that his worst nightmare was to be described as a domestic terrorist and that the feds would come and take his guns because, and I quote, he said that won't end well.
Now, according to Svanberg, Beller spoke about the Watchmen's encrypted group chats, and those 2 informants that we mentioned in the story were reportedly involved in that group chat, and that was how police officers were able to track this group and be aware of their plans and their movements. Now, Beller is currently in the process of being extradited here to Michigan. If convicted on those charges, he's facing more than 40 years behind bars. Reporting live this morning, Jen Shantz, 7 Action News.